Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to a brand new video. Today I'm planning to read The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. This has been doing the rounds, that's for sure. This has kind of just like blown up. Obviously it's very Gilmore Girls-esque, even down to the pen name the author has used. Laurie Gilmore, Lorelai Gilmore. And I just was desperate to read this, and Jade was nice enough to send me this because I don't think she even knew I wanted it. Like, I don't think she saw it in my wish list. I think she just, because she said I saw this and just thought of you instantly and knew you needed it. I was already eyes set on it, really excited. So even though today is the 2nd of October and I've been meaning to film this for a few days, I was thinking we could do like a really nice autumnal vlog. Obviously, preferably this would have happened in September, because this is kind of more of a September read. But I don't know if you can hear from my voice. I am very congested. I have got a little bit of a cold. We're not in the thick of it yet. I know it's going to get worse. I thought today, seeing as I'm feeling quite sorry for myself, I have no plans, today would be the perfect day for us to sit, have a cozy autumn day, decorate a little bit for autumn because I'm behind on the times and I haven't done that yet. Read one of the most autumnal hyped releases that I've been seeing everywhere. And yeah, just have an all around really nice cozy day, do a little puzzle, all those good things. So if you have not heard about this book, this is a romance following Jeannie, who is gifted by her aunt the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. So she moves into this small town, something harbour, Dream Harbour, and yeah, she runs the cafe when she meets Logan, and it is a romance story between those two. So kind of like, I'm assuming, Gilmore Girls, but instead Lorelai slash Jeannie is the cafe owner instead of Luke. This cover is absolutely beautiful. Like, the whole wraparound is just stunning. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if it's, yeah, I think it's indie published. I'm just so excited right now to read this. Hopefully I'm going to read all of this today, because what else am I going to do? I feel sick and gross. So yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and read this, and I will update you all the way through on how I'm feeling, what is happening. This will be spoiler free. Please do not worry, it will be spoiler free. So if you haven't read this yet, you can still enjoy this video. But I will talk to you about my feelings, my favourite moments, and yeah, some small discussions on the book itself. But yeah, let me know if you've read this, or by the end of the video if you are intrigued now to read this. Okay, so I'm at chapter 3, page 16. This is not very far in, but I did want to update you on a couple of things I've noticed. Logan and Jeannie meet straight away. Jeannie has been awake for a couple of nights with noise in her back alley. So it literally starts with Jeannie Ellis has never killed a man before, but tonight might be the night. Because she's clutching a baseball bat that she wants to hit whoever's in the alley with. We've already established the town is a very idyllic, unreal town, and Jeannie is a very hyper person, very Lorelai, you know, hyper, over the top, talks a lot. I find things like that quite endearing. So far, I'm sure that Jeannie could be really annoying to some people, just like Lorelai could be really annoying to some people. Also, this is going to be, I think, from the writing so far, bearing in mind, I am only 16 pages in, I think that a lot of people wouldn't like this if they're not a big fan of Gilmore Girls. It's feeling very that so far. If you're wondering, like, if people are just drawing that comparison to Gilmore Girls out of their arse, the author literally has a note about the fact that this is based on Stars Hollow and Luke and Lorelai. So it's not just a vague comparison. The book is very similar. We are following both of the characters, Logan and Jeannie. We're seeing both their perspectives, but this is third person. A lot of people don't like third person romances. It doesn't bother me myself. It's something you should note. And yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it. The writing is fine. I think at times it's going to be cringy and annoying, but I'm really liking it so far. Logan's just invited her to the town meeting and he's agreed to go even though he doesn't normally go, so that's going to be really fun. Town meeting, it's very Stars Hollow. Oh yeah, that's another thing, that Logan is the local farmer, so that's why he was delivering to the cafe. He was delivering his like fruit and veg because they make smoothies at the cafe. I found that adorable. He's a farmer. Mwah, perfection. This man is blushing. Blushing. Literally, they're at the town meeting. I'm on page 23. I can't even make it a couple of pages without talking to you. They're at the town meeting and the girls who are in the book club, like the women, are making jokes about like when they read Passion in the Fields, The Farmer and the Milkmaid, and they all look at him and they're like giggling because he's obviously very attractive. And he's bright red. I love him. I love Logan. I think he's so cute. I'm obsessed with him. They are having so much tension right now. Well, we certainly wouldn't want to objectify the farmers. I'm really into this so far. In case you can't tell, I'm really into this. Very, very much enjoying. There's a bookstore next to the cafe. I love a bookstore next to a cafe. That's almost as good as a cafe in a bookstore. I'm making a prediction. So this is the first book in this series, it says that. I reckon the second book is going to be about Annie and Mac. Am I making that prediction on page 26? Yes, I am. Am I probably wrong? Yeah. I just want to say that if it isn't about Annie and Mac, I'm suing because they have so much chemistry already and they hate each other. And I could really do with a hate to love like this. Oh, there is a lot of sexual chemistry going on between those two and it's not even their books, so. I'm putting dibs on those two next, please. Thank you very much. I think one of the things I love most about small town romances, and the reason I prefer them over most other romances, is the fact that it's never just about the romance. You also get all of this development around the town, but you also get like friendships. Like she's building really great friendships already on page 40 with some of the girls in the town, and she's talking about how she really hopes in the future she gets to have this close relationship with them. And I just love that. Like family or friend bonds are so important in a romance to me, and it's why I really love Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, and it's really giving me life in this. I keep thinking that we've gone too far too fast, but when I think we're on page 43, I don't understand how everything's happened in 43 pages. Like, it feels both really fast and really slow. Like, I cannot believe I've read 43 pages already. This is wild. I'm just nomming on my lunch. Yes, this is an entire gherkin. I love gherkins. And I just can't even stop reading to eat my lunch. Like, I'm literally so invested in this right now. I think it's very important to note that Logan has a rescue alpaca called Harry Styles. I think that's very important to note, because that's the biggest pro of this book so far. Why am I blushing when they flirt with each other? Why am I blushing? I don't know. I'm at page 74. I really want to talk about the scene that's happening right now. And even though it's not like an integral part of the like, plot, I don't want to spoil fun scenes because, you know, then you want to have anything to look forward to. But let's just say it involves ghost hunting and a lot of snacks. I'm having a great time. I just want to say, if I have any aunts that own a coffee shop in a really small town that want to give it to me, hit me up. I don't know of you, because none of my aunts own any coffee shops, but you know, hit me up. I'm down. I do have to say something about romance books in general. I don't understand what it is about men in romance books always wanting to kiss the female character when they're sad. What is it about seeing women cry that then makes men kiss them? Or there's always like a if there's ever like a sad scene where the woman is crying, they seem to have a steamy scene after of some sort. I'm not saying that happened in here, it's only page 80 something. But I just mean, like, what is it about that? She's crying and he just wants to kiss her. And I just find this very peculiar in romance books. Maybe it's just me. But it's something that happens in so many of them. And I'm baffled as to why. I don't know if I like it. I don't think I do. Maybe if a woman's crying, don't try and kiss her because she's crying. Just an idea. He keeps cat food in his truck even though he doesn't have a cat. Sounds like the perfect man to me if you're asking me. I need a man who keeps cat food in his car for stray cats. I'm at chapter 11, page 102, so I've made 100 pages in. I feel like I need a cup of coffee and we need to change spaces so that, we're not sat in the same space the whole day. But for like a first 100 page update, I'm really invested in this. I think it's really, really good. I don't think it's going to be everyone's favourite. I don't think it's a literary masterpiece, but I do think it's highly entertaining. I do really, really like Jeannie and Logan, and I'm having a really good time with the small town vibes. So yeah, that's my 100 page update. As I said, I'm now going to get a nice cup of coffee and find a new spot to read in. I have my coffee, I have my book. It's time to read the next 100 pages. This book made me laugh. The book club are in the cafe, and she's like, "Oh, what did you read this week?" And one of the people is like, "Oh, it's a male hockey romance." So Jeannie says, "I'm not really into hockey," and they reply, "Nobody cares about the hockey part, hun." It's so true, because how many sports romances do we read here, especially on this channel? Do I care about sports in any way, shape, or form? No. Do I know anything about sports? No. Because could they substitute whatever sport is in that book for any other sport and I wouldn't care? Yeah, pretty much. So that hit the nail on the head there. It was very true and very funny. What I wouldn't do for a weekly book club where you read smut and meet up in a local cafe after a bakery to discuss the book. What I wouldn't give for that to be my life. Why do I live in a city? Why do I live in a city? I might have to move. Yes, I'm getting lower and lower. Mind your business. She is now reading that sexy farmer book we discussed earlier. Is that wise, Miss Jeannie? She's getting it out of her system, that's for sure. I really like the friendship between Logan and Annie. We haven't seen like a lot of them, but I do like the banter that they have when they're together. And I just really like the way that they're good friends. I enjoy it, and I love the way Annie looks out for him. Very sweet. I hope we get to see more of Annie, especially if she is going to be a character in the second book, which I think there's going to be 3 books in this series, and I reckon one of them is going to follow Hazel and the other one's going to follow Annie. That's my prediction, and I really like all of them so far, so I really hope that is the case. This is a little steamier than I expected. I mean, I heard a couple of people, including Jade, say that, there was a bit of spice in it, but there is, in fact, a bit of spice in it. They're not kidding. A Schitt's Creek mention. Nice. Nice. I love Schitt's Creek. It does give very Schitt's Creek vibes too, to be fair. I just did a little Googling, and the next book is called The Bluebell Bookstore. and it is about Noah and Hazel. So that makes me think it's going to be the bookstore, and then it's going to be the bakery, and they're going to look so cute side by side with little pictures of them. So cute. Anyway, I'm halfway through. I'm just over halfway through, maybe. I'm on page 184, so I'm going to read the remaining 16 pages, and then we're going to go find somewhere new to sit again, because we're trying to keep things new and fresh. So as you just saw, we did some decorating as a little break. More cut stuff on my blanket. And we're going to carry on with the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I know I said that I was going to move into a new space, but I decided that I wanted to come back to Bahia. Fight me. I love this. I'm giving it a 4 stars. It's not quite a 5. Not for any like particular reason. Like there wasn't anything that I just marked it down for. I just felt that way. Like it was a 4-star read for me. I'm so excited to like have a new series to obsess over. The next one comes out next June, I think it said. I just put it on my pre-order list so that I can grab it, because I'm definitely going to want to read that when it releases. I am so excited. This was really fun, very atmospheric, very sweet. I was really nervous about the third act conflict. I thought something was going to happen. Thankfully it didn't. I'm so glad. I mean, it was a little bit of miscommunication and a bit of like, if they just opened up and spoke, there wouldn't be so much of an issue. But I thought they were going to go down a route that would have been like a make or break for me. So I'm really glad that they didn't do that. I really like this. I really like the setup for the other books in the series, you know, with the couples. You can already tell exactly who is who, and they set it up a little bit more at the end. I really enjoyed the friendship aspect. As I said earlier, it's really important to me in my romances that people kind of make friends and really get a place in a town, not just the romance, and I love that about this. This was the perfect book to read while having a sick, cozy day, because it made me feel all the feels. I felt like transported into another place, and I had a really great time. And I'm sorry, but these are the most beautiful books. Like, that is stunning. And then obviously it's in black and white, but they do have a picture of the cover of the second book, even though it's tiny and in black and white. But you can already tell it's just going to be so cute. I mean, I just feel like I'm going to love this series. It is truly a transportation into another world, and I've had a really good time with it. I definitely recommend picking this up. It is definitely worth your time, and I enjoy it. I mean, the Goodreads reviews are like a 3.6, so not awful, but not brilliant. And I can understand it. It's not like the world's best writing, and it's a very simple romance, you know, and obviously it is sort of copy and paste from Gilmore Girls, and a lot of the scenes, you knew exactly where she drew inspiration from. You could picture the scenes exactly from the TV show. I'm fine with that personally. That doesn't bother me at all, but it could bother other people. I liked that there were like variations from it while it still drew inspiration. And yeah, I had a really good time. The reason I didn't update you so much in the second half was because my throat is sizzling. I had to take paracetamol because my headache is pounding. Like, it's borderline migraine now. And yeah, I'm like to the point where like I'm starting to get a bit of double vision, like my headache's that bad. So to be honest, I'm really glad I finished this now because I need to rest. So as I said, I'm not feeling very well. I'm gonna take a lovely little self-care evening. I'm gonna have a shower. I've got some new pumpkin body and hair oil that I'm really excited about because it smells amazing. I don't love the taste of pumpkin, but the smell, I love it. And obviously I have to use it for the first time after reading the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. So I'm really, really excited to get in the shower, you know, get myself all scrubbed. That'll help with my headache, use that pumpkin oil. And then I also have a puzzle that is literally perfect for this. It's like autumn with pumpkins and fall leaves and then a tractor, and it says like farm or something. It's something to do with the farm, and I just think that is like, oh my god, like, because Logan's a farmer. That is so perfect. So even though I finished the book, the vlog's not gonna end here. I'm gonna do a little bit of a b-roll for you of me enjoying my evening, doing some autumnal activities, and I really hope that you enjoy that b-roll and stick around for it.